Hey, what's going on, y'all? What's going on? I just want to make a reaction video to the situation with Monique and her son. Monique, the comedian. Um, I want to say this, and I normally don't like really talking about celebrity gossip type stuff, but I don't look at her as just as a celebrity. I look at her as a survivor of her times of when she was coming up, because when she was starting out, it was real tough. Everybody struggled when they climb into the top. So I just want to say this to her son. Um, I understand, brother, you feel some type of way about the situation with your mom and your pop and and your stepfather and everything. I understand that, but just telling you this from another brother's point of view. When I was coming up, my mom always and my pops always told us whatever goes on in your house, it stays in your house. Your mother just so happened to be a celebrity, so you know to put your mother out there into the world and dog your mother, people are not laughing with you, brother. They're laughing at you, because you're talking about a woman who carried you for 9 months and birthed you. Okay? And to me, that's the ultimate disrespect. To respect your parents no matter what they have done to you, you are guaranteed longevity in life. Okay, this is a woman. I mean, like I said, I don't know y'all guys' story, to be honest. I'm only going by what I see. Okay? But obviously she carried you for 9 months because that's your mom. So to throw your mom under the bus, you're opening up the door for worse things to happen. Things that could happen to you. Not to your mom, but to you. Because the first thing, let me tell you something. There's brothers like me that's going to look at that as, yo, this dude don't even respect his mother. Why should we respect him? There's guys out there right now that was just raised by their mom, and they cringe when they see dudes like you putting something like this on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube. And you opening yourself up for trouble, my brother. Your mother, even though I don't know her, but to me, she's a great person, because I see her fighting for equality and just things that need to be talked about. Okay, yeah. She had to do whatever she had to do, whatever it is, to climb to the top, to support her family. So that's one thing I would say, is that you, as a young man, should honor that. Because trust me, if your mother had to save your life by giving her life, she definitely will. And we only get one mother. Okay? I lost my pops. I don't have my pops here now. But my pops, he was a great figure in my life. But my mother, see, I'm going to tell you something. Let me break it down to you, brother. Your mom is the one that's always going to be compassionate and give you love and show you what love is about. Your pops, with me being a father, your pops is always going to tough it out. Pops is going to hold you up to, hey, be strong, be tough. That's what pops is going to do. So we may have a little bit more passionate for our pops as far as like, making us tough, getting us over the hump. But your mom is the one that's going to show you on a different level, show you love. God forbid something happened to your mother, brother. You ain't going to forgive yourself, especially putting your moms out there on blast on public TV. Your mother is a public figure, brother. She's a public figure. You should do better than that. Because let me tell you something. You right now, by doing that, you are the epitome of what they think of us already, if you know what I mean. And we're all brothers and sisters, no matter who you are. We are black, white, yellow, whatever. Because let me tell you something. If you need a transfer or a kidney or whatever, they ain't going to say, well, is he black or is he white? They're going to say what type you are. Because we all have the same parts in us. Some of us may have some parts a little bigger. Some of us going to have a part a little smaller. But it's the same part. The blood type is different. But for you to throw your mom under the bus like that, little brother, come on, man. Think about it, brother. Let me tell y'all a true story. You know, I was at work the other day, man, and some dude went in the back where they keep all of the merchandise. And mind you, I'm not a company man. I'm far from that. But see, where I work at, it's a little different. You can't just go over there doing whatever you want to do because they will lock you up and throw away the key. So I looked at the little brother and I said, yo, bro, what you doing? And he said, yo, man, I ain't worried about all that. Yo, man, I just went in Best Buy and flashed a gun to this, to this. He said, white man. Okay, I'm going to just cut through the chase. That's what he said. I said, bro, come on now. Come on. I don't know you, but I know you way better than that. You want them to get a hold of you right now, brother? Now you tell me once they get a hold of you, what you here buying, looking for Valentine's gifts. You here doing what you doing. Okay? But all that's about to be in a dumpster. Because of the way how you acted. And I ain't say it to him in so many words like that. But I said to him, exactly what I said is I said, bro, come on now. Keep the trouble down, bro. Why you want to do that to yourself? You coming in here looking for trouble for no reason at all. Now, I'm the type of brother, if somebody push me to that, yes, I'm going to have trouble with them because I'm not doing nothing to you to bother you. But this brother right here had no reason for doing what he was doing. He had no reason to try to go back there. You asking for trouble. And that's what's wrong with our black brothers and sisters now. We go out there searching for trouble. Leave trouble alone. Live your life. So with that being said, little brother, Monique's son, I'm going to just say this to you, my brother. God forbid you get in any kind of trouble with the law or any kind of trouble with anybody, or God forbid you get shot, anything. Who you gonna call for? You ain't gonna call daddy. You gonna call mommy. So you think about that, little bro. And I think you need to do a public apology online. Apologize for talking about your mom like that online, man. What the hell is wrong with you, little brother? I don't even know you. And no disrespect to you, but to disrespect your mother online like that. Whereas your mom and your step-pops had to force themselves to go online and speak against this. If it's anything, all these people that's, no disrespect to them brothers that's trying to call your mom out, like, D.L. Hughley, that's my favorite comedian. That's one of my favorites, No disrespect to you, D.L. Hughley. But you should be blasting those brothers out. You should be stepping to them. You should be like, yo, man, say one more thing about my mom, I'm going to bust your head. That's what you should be saying. All the people that's trying to let somebody disrespect my mother. Let somebody disrespect my mother. It'll be the last time that they do it. That's what you should be doing, my brother. You should not be throwing your mom under the bus. And you the oldest out of all of the kids. You should be the one that set an example. But you online disrespecting your mom and talking bad about your mother, man. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, bro. If you got kids, man, you gonna reap what you sow. Because you know what? And like I said, brother, no disrespect to you. No disrespect at all. But how you expect for your kids to respect you when they get a little older? Let me tell you something. I'm in the video. I'm a DJ and all of that. Videos, when you put it online, it never goes away. It's a stamp. It's etched in stone. It's always going to be there. Now, what if one of your kids get older, okay, when they get older, and they see what you said about their grandmother? How you think they gonna look at you, bro? How you think they ain't gonna look at you in a respectful way? If they see you disrespecting grandma, think about what I'm saying, bro. Think about what I'm saying. You need to go online and tell your mother that you sorry for that. I don't care if you don't say nothing to your step pops. That's another story. Okay? No disrespect to that man. But your mother is the one you owe the apology for. She carried you for 9 months. She dealt with you for 9 months. You need to respect her, little bro. Word up. End of the story. Because where I come from, your mother come from a tough place. Your mother come from a tough place. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. It's tough where I come from. It's tough everywhere. But we always gonna amplify where we actually come from. Because we was in the trenches. We was dealing with that. We was dealing with mayonnaise sandwiches, big blocks of cheese, you know, just a whole lot of things that we was dealing with. Landlord don't want to fix nothing. We end up in a shelter, you know, going to work with mommy back and forth. You know, little things like that, man. And my pops was in my life like that. I love my pops. Okay? And my pops have a special part in my heart. But my mother is the queen of my life. Okay? Because, look, I don't just mimic what my mother and father taught me. I mimic real bad what my mom taught me. And I'm not even a mama's boy. But I know that my mother has been through more things than my pops. My pops is a man. He can take care of himself. Okay, but my mother had to deal with a whole bunch of things like male chauvinistic pigs, you know, things like that, of that nature. My mother had it tougher than my pops. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm not going to come behind nobody and disrespect my mom. Like I said, all them dudes that were disrespecting your mother, you should be threatening them. Not, you know what? Forget about a threat. You should be doing it. These people going online disrespect your mom, man. Somebody should end up with a punch right in their head, bro. Real life talk. Real life talk. I think you owe your mother an apology, bro. Because all these other comedians coming up there disrespecting your mom, and then here you come. You gonna say something disrespect about your mom. Come on, man. If you gonna be a man, act like a man. And that's my take on that. Peace, y'all.